Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to talk about developing skills are crucial to students' performance in animation course. Now, imagine you already graduated from college. You are now working on a major animation project or illustration or whatever for a studio you applied to. You are now Imagine you are now got recognition you've hoped and deserved to, but here's the catch. Is your skill so far can be recognized? Well, that won't happen unless you commit yourself something today and go further like this. Developing skills is what you are dreaming and working for. And here we are going to talk about why the skills can get even further and why is it so important, especially the essential for success. Now, let's face it, animation, film, graphic designs are one of the best courses in the modern age of education. But it can be very overwhelming. Sometimes you feel like your experience and skills aren't enough. You're gonna start to realize, like, this, thinking all of it. It's very overwhelming. Gonna start to realize that you have to take more steps and learn new things that are related to your course or even your hobby. You might take the risk that you don't expect. There are times when you feel comfortable with your current skills, but if you think about it, animators, those who are very good with their skills, the ones who get the opportunities and recognitions because of how amazing the works are. They have a large number of creativity in that portfolio. Their self dedications are the reason why they never stop learning and being creative. That's why they never stop. They keep on growing. So I ask you, are you already comfortable with your current work or you wanted to improve that even further? The more experience and knowledge you can possibly push yourself and apply all this to your skills. Again, in reality, there are no limits. We can still improve our skills, but if you don't, you'll just end up in the corner. Hindi ka tataas sa point na gusto mong makuha pag hindi ka gumawa ng paraan. The world is changing. More technologies that we can use and make an advantage. You have to stay ahead. Everyone I know in the school right now is working very hard to develop their skills. You'll just have to keep striving forward to be better. And I know it feels this like the struggle, but that's alright. You can still succeed. Don't ever limit your potential. You failed, well, that's alright. Start the basics again and learn more new techniques from other people and try to make your own. Your future will be shaped by the effort you put in today. Now, this is the good part here. Striving for knowledge is completely entirely within your control. It doesn't have to be that overwhelming. I mean, it's okay to start with the small, consistent steps. Learn something new every day. Make it part of your routine. Again, there is no limit in your opportunities. Just be consistent for yourself. Try to learn from other people with talent and skills. Now, picture yourself as a professional artist. You are now successfully sought by top studios and possibility of commitment. In that portfolio, with a variety of amazing drawings or posters to demonstrate your creativity and expertise, the, uh, the better your skills, the more opportunities you will have to visualize yourself confidently taking on those complex projects. You will have at least a landing at the top of an animation company. Maybe working as a freelance artist can also lead to your own studio one day. So, what's next? What can you do right now? Well, simple. Start doing it right now. Try First try to commit yourself every day. You can set aside your small priority and start focusing on the big ones. Push your boundaries. There's no limits if you try to challenge yourself by seeking more new techniques. Learning more than one software can also build up your own style. Never stop. Well, keep pushing forward. Take advantage of your time and resources like watching online tutorials, commissions, or collaborating with other artists to keep on ahead. Now, this is the worst part here is that their feed their feedbacks. Well, have confidence. Don't be afraid to get criticism from the audience. You can take an advantage from it. Instead, you feel disappointed, learn from it. I mean, it is fine that you fail and they saw that part in you. Just listen and try to keep that in your mindset that criticism is a good way of improvement. Now, this my art before I got more interested in many ways. I started my first drawing when I was 5th grade. The reason why is because I saw many of my classmates drawing some fictional characters. They are having fun during their notebooks, but instead their textbooks. Instead of writing something important there, instead they're drawing everything, something like this. And this is my arts so far, 2025. I started to get even further, learn the basics principles of drawing anatomy, character designs, colors, and build my own medium of art style. Then after a few years, I kept developing my skills until I realized it wasn't enough. I have met many good people who can do the same thing but better than mine. So I learn from them afterwards. I mean, I get the struggle and how hard it is to master animations, but that doesn't mean we are giving up. Don't pressure yourself. When me and my friend were on the bus, we talk about how I want to be a concept artist. And at the same time, I keep complaining about how I'm so bad and tired of it. Then he replied, "Huwag mo lang isipin yan, ituloy mo lang yan. Why don't you just grab a pencil and a notebook, then start again?" So that's it. Thank you for listening, guys. Thank you.